Alright guys, we're playing Hypixel SKYBLOCK, which is a take on regular SKYBLOCK, which if you don't know is actually just Windcraft, but like you have an island. Basically you spend 0 time on your island and you spend it all mining in this world. I have been playing for about an hour now. I've gotten to a place called the Deep Caverns and we're going to do some mining in here. Alright, let's get into it. Now, my biggest problem with this game, or like probably my only problem, because I really do like the game, my only problem with this game is that it takes SKYBLOCK, which is a game where you must survive on a small island with what little resources you have, and of course it takes that and, well, it changes it. It makes it so basically you combine Windcraft, aka you make it into an RPG, roleplay game, MMO, whatever you like to call it, and just say it's SKYBLOCK by adding your own private island. That's just not really how it should work. I feel like if you could spend a lot more time on your island, it would be a lot more like SKYBLOCK, and that's probably my biggest and only concern with this game. But some things I do like, aside from Windcraft, which I might do videos on later. Windcraft, of course, is one of the first Roblox MMORPGs. Oof. Okay, Roblox is one of the first, or not Windcraft is one of the first Minecraft MMORPGs that actually a lot of people got involved in. Now Hypixel is basically taking their own take on it, but what I like better about Hypixel than Windcraft is that you can actually craft some of your items instead of collecting them from drops. The only thing I don't like is that the drops are so rare that it takes like an hour of grinding to get like a helmet, and it's pretty annoying. Also, let me show you. The bosses, or the mobs, early on are really, really hard to kill. Like, these mobs right over here, they do so much damage to me. You see, it takes a really long time. They do have drops. They drop certain items. As you can see, I just died because they do so much damage. You can really only farm in one place, and that's in the slime area, which has level 5 mobs, which you can usually 1 to 2 shot early on in the game. A slime hill. See, you can 2 shot them, but they still do a crap ton of damage. See, this guy's able to 1 shot him. Then there's also that thing kills you a lot. Basically, Hypixel, what it does right, well, what most Roblox obbies, why am I so dumb? Alright, what most Minecraft RPGs do right is collecting items and making them as well. Windcraft did this as well, and made it really fun to collect new items, but in SKYBLOCK, my big concern is that it's really hard to collect items and get it. But you do get really excited when you collect a new item because it's a lot harder to achieve. Now I'm going to do a little bit of farming on the slime hill. I mean, as you can see, they do so much damage, even as like one of the easiest mobs early on in the game. They have like 1,000 knockback. They're super hard to beat early on in the game, even though I have like full diamond, which it took me like 30 minutes to make. Doesn't sound like a lot, but like it took a lot of excessive dying. So if you thought Windcraft and other Minecraft MMO RPGs where hardcore grinding, like level 100, it's so hard. Well, take a look at SKYBLOCK. SKYBLOCK is harder, even harder to grind. There's no individual levels, so you're basically raising artificial stats with the items, but the items are so much harder to get that you'd probably max your character out in Winecraft in about a quarter of the time it takes to get high level in this game, SKYBLOCK for Hypixel. Of course, the pros and cons. There are always pros and cons of every game, especially Minecraft games and things that Hypixel puts out, because people always respond differently to different genres of games and respond differently to the things that Hypixel likes to create on their server to get more people to flock to the server. Basically, what they do right is pretty much the grinding aspect. Grinding in this game may be tedious, but it is kind of fun, because depending, you can get a lot higher level items. Because look at me, I'm going through, although I two-shot the mobs, I'm running through killing them really quickly, and it's really fun to do. Even the level 10s are a lot harder. I don't like them. Here it. But once you get enough items, or the correct items, I want that, okay. Once you get the correct items, you can run through, you can one-shot some of the easier mobs, or even some of the hardest mobs you can one-shot if you get far enough into the game. I am not far into the game. I'm like 2 hours, not even 2 hours, like an hour into the game, and I already have like some criticisms and favorite things about the game. Another favorite thing about the game is there is something I will show you later called the reforging system. This reforging system, it works a lot like enchantments. There are different enchantments such as vampirism, which gives you health for every kill you get, or every bit of damage that you do, you get health. Of course, there's things like crit chance and what's called. Yeah, there's crit chance, vampirism. There's all kinds of other enchantments, and you go up to a blacksmith in the early on lobby, and you go up to him. You exchange coins to reforge an item, meaning you take a previously existing item and make it stronger. It's fun, because, I mean, look at this. Plus 2 strength, plus 2% crit chance, plus 2% crit damage, and plus 2% attack speed. Back when I got this, or built this item, my sword, it only had 35 attack, and it couldn't do much. Then I reforged it and got those, and that's a really fun mechanic. It's kind of like the enchantings in Minecraft, except a little bit more fun, and they do put a lot of an impact on your items. So if you get a strong item and you don't like the mechanics of how it works, you can just go back through and reforge it. Now, of course, Hypixel, SKYBLOCK, well, it has its ups and downs, but overall, every Minecraft game is meant to be fun. Killing mobs, one-shotting them, getting strong items, it's just genuinely fun. That's all these video games want to do, is make you have fun. Some dying isn't always that fun. These videos just are here to show you that these video games may have ups and downs, but they are always here to just let you have some fun. And if you're really into the grinding aspect of video games, not only video games but RPGs and Hypixel, if you're really into Hypixel, I suggest checking this game out. I'm just gonna hard plug this game. It's super fun. Oh, they do all kinds of things right. Very few things they do wrong. And, well, you see, the thing they do wrong is the damage output of the mobs early on. That's another thing I didn't implement. The mobs do so much damage. It's ridiculous. But, in reality, life, video games, they're all just meant for you to have some fun, for you to fight some mobs, and... Okay, I'm gonna need to do a little bit more grinding to kill that guy.